Havelock-Belmont-Methuen is a township in central eastern Ontario, Canada, in Peterborough County. It was formed on January 1, 1998, through the amalgamation of Belmont and Methuen Township with the village of Havelock. History. The region's history began with an influx of settlers after Belmont and Methuen Township was surveyed in 1823. The community of Havelock, which was named after British General Sir Henry Havelock, was incorporated as an independent village in 1892. Early settlers built their homes in an area of dense forests, numerous lakes and rivers within the rocky Canadian Shield. They survived by means of fishing, logging and farming. By 1869, Blairton was a village with a population of 500 in the township of Belmont County. The village was in the immediate vicinity of the richest iron mines in the Dominion, and miners and laborers were in great demand. The village was a station of the Cobourg, Peterborough and Marmora Railroad. The land in the vicinity was almost all taken up. There were stages to Norwood and Marmora. Later in the 19th century and continuing to the present, mining became an important economic activity. Early businesses in Havelock included a post office, store, bakery, a blacksmith and a millinery, and were located south of the current village on high ground at the intersection of County Road 30 and Old Norwood Road. In 1881, the Canadian Pacific Railway surveyed a right-of-way through the area north of Havelock, and a year later laid rails and surveyed and filled the swampy land to make room for a larger village. The current village of Havelock was developed on the filled land by the tracks north of the former village site and was incorporated in 1892. In the fall of 1884, the first full passenger train stopped at Havelock from Toronto on its way to Smiths Falls. Havelock was an important freight depot from the 1880s to the 1960s. The railway is now run by Canadian Pacific as Kawartha Lakes Railway, and its activity today consists of transporting nepheline syenite and crushed basalt rock from two mines north of Havelock operated by Unamine. In 1998, the village of Havelock was amalgamated with the township of Belmont-Methuen to form the current township of Havelock-Belmont-Methuen. Historic School. The Old School, a two-story building now known as the Hilltop Apartments, stands at the northwest corner of Oak Street and Matheson Street, Havelock. In 1890 to 1963, Havelock area students attended this school, which in 1937 was renamed Havelock High School. In 1952, Havelock High School students were transferred to the new Norwood District High School in the neighboring town of Norwood, Ontario. In 1963, Havelock Public Schools students were transferred to the new Havelock Public School, east of the Havelock Community Centre. In 1963, the school building was sold and converted to apartments. In September 2005, the Havelock High School Reunion Committee placed in front of the apartments a commemorative plaque bolted to a large red granite stone from a local quarry. Railway station. The Canadian Pacific Railway Station on Ottawa Street in Havelock was built in 1929. It was designated in 1991 as a heritage railway station by the Historic Sites and Monuments Board, Parks Canada. In 2004, the station was purchased and renovated to accommodate restaurants. Communities. The township comprises the communities of Ashby Mill, Blairton, Blairton Station, Blue Mountain, Chase Corners, Cordova Mines, Fremont Corners, Jack Lake, Havelock, Cassabog Lake, McDonald Bay, Nefton, Oak Lake, Preenvo, Rockdale, Round Lake, Rush Point and Vance Ickle. Havelock is the site of an annual country music festival, the Havelock Country Jamboree, in August. Demographics. Mother tongue English is first language, 92.0%. French as first language, 1.1%. English and French as first language, 1.1%. Other as first language, 5.8%. Population trend. Population in 2011 to 4,523. Population in 2006 to 4,637. Population in 2001 to 4,479. Population total in 1996 to 4,327. Havelock-Belmont and Methuen 2,975. Population in 1991. Havelock-Belmont and Methuen 2,697.